This is not a drill. This is only a short portion, very small portion of a full video of nothing but crazy hot takes from this mega Chad. Got it? Now, what I need you guys to do, I need you guys to come on. Yeah, right there. I need you guys to watch this video, click the like button, comment down below, and also, before you go, I need you guys to click the link in the description below and watch the full video to see what kind of crazy ass mess he said. I hope that you guys have a beautiful goddamn day. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Pretty disappointing so far and very lackluster. If you're new to Dark Souls games, basically...
Okay, first off, the fact that his title says do not buy Elden Ring, very disappointing. Already pisses me off, and he already knows the fuck out of me. And on top of that, I'm already annoyed from the people I was just watching. So that's like double. So now I'm triple annoyed because this bitch's microphone is like awkwardly placed in the fucking center, or off center of the fucking screen. That just pisses me off right there. Bitch, make your bed up. I know my bed isn't made up, but it's launch day. Make your bed up. Sit in a chair. Like what? Okay.
The Dark Souls games pride themselves on the gameplay and the challenge, and that's mainly because the combat in the game is extremely unresponsive.
The combat is unresponsive, bro. And then Nightmare is saying stupid shit. Now I'm even more pissed. Charming. Bro, fuck. Bitch. Yes, the combat is challenging and it is frustrating until you learn. It's like a test in school. You learn the fucking shit. If you take the pretest, he just thought just because he kept dying. That's literally it. That's literally because he kept fucking dying. Like, if you take the pretest at the beginning of the semester, you can take the pretest. If you take the pretest, they're like, okay, cool. You get either extra credit, maybe you don't fucking have to take the class, maybe something like that. But the pretest might be challenging as fuck because you don't know shit, right? And then if you fucking fail it, okay, cool, whatever. You learn. You go learn. You learn all the fucking shit that you need to learn. And then you come back to the fucking, and it's like the final or some shit like that. And now you got the fucking tools for it. But the test can be frustrating, especially like if you don't study, if you don't fucking try. Especially because what this motherfucker probably did, I'm gonna let him explain. Yo, even Horizon is challenging until you learn with this guy,
moving the main character around feels like moving an old man around.
Bro, like the combat movement in Elden Ring felt so goddamn good, and it was my first time playing any Souls game or any kind of combat game like that. Like then I moved over to God of War, and God of War was fucking great and amazing, but the combat movement was nowhere near as great as Elden Ring was. It's so sweet, it's so fluid, it's so nice. Yeah, he doesn't.
So they could have seen me. So one of the things that sets Elden Ring apart from the previous Dark Souls games is the fact that it's open world. Now, I'm not really the biggest fan of open world. I feel like it's a very lazy gameplay mechanic that game devs...
Oh, bitch, lazy? Bitch, lazy? Bitch, okay. Oh my god, the fact that it's so open world, and I don't want to say that open world is not lazy, because it can very easily be a very lazy thing, especially if there's not design, if it's not fucking, if the graphics aren't dynamic throughout the open world, if the enemies are not dynamic, if the battles and all that kind of shit. But that's why because he stays at home. He's afraid of going out fucking side to the open world. Like I can understand to a point where it can be lazy, but the fact that Elden Ring took this huge, expansive fucking world, and you have such different areas that like you look like you're almost in a different fucking game.
Implement when they don't really have any other better ideas. And unfortunately, the open world in Elden Ring is just not very impressive. It looks quite pretty on a surface level, but then you realize that it's basically just a very empty and barren excuse of an open world.
This guy is just talking, he's just projecting himself. I look really cute on the surface level, but inside I'm just very fucking lonely, and I hate myself. That's just
compared to other open world games such
as... The thing about an open world RPG or whatever the fuck is, yes, you can have a fucking story, which I enjoy the story. I do enjoy the story. But when you can have so many different fucking things, so many different ways to go down, motherfucker, yeah, the story is not gonna be like it's not like you're not being guided through the story, even though you kind of are. There's certain but you're not being walked down the story. Not every fucking thing you do is story based. A lot of it is exploration based for a reason, and that is why it's open world, and that's why it all combines together. Explore, do things, go and do other storylines. There's so many storylines. If you just only look for the one main storyline, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay, so the biggest issue with this vid so far is that it's so heavily opinionated towards nitpicks, facts. Not every game is perfect for you, but you have to separate your opinions from objective facts about the game. Very true. People like open world games, and Elden Ring is one of the most technologically, I don't know if I fucking said that word right, chat, technologically advanced games with its inner mechanics so much. You have to preface your vid with the facts because, as implied by the title of the vid, you are giving a buying recommendation. Very true. Okay, hold on. Lord of the Rings is the basis of all RPGs and adventures games. We wouldn't have Dungeons and Dragons, Elden Ring, Witcher, Dragon Age, all of that without Lord of the Rings. So that premise alone is fake as hell. Yo, BJ and Reaper, very fucking true facts. Like, I mean, Elden Ring took open world stories and concepts, fucking graphics, technology, and took it to a fucking another level. And on top of that, they did it with fucking passion. We're not even gonna talk about other video games and their goddamn microtransactions, their lack of fucking passion, their lack of originality. We're not gonna do any of that shit. The Elden Ring or FromSoft was like, we're gonna make a game for who? For our FromSoft fans, and that's it. And that's what they fucking did. And on top of that, they made it to the best of the goddamn ability plus some. And I mean, fucking amazing. The book series.
I can't really say the same about Elden Ring. The main character doesn't even talk. He has no personality. And I honestly didn't feel like I cared or...
You are the main character. So if you're not talking to the... I talk to the fucking goddamn NPCs and everything. You're the main character. It's how you want to experience it. That's why Elden Ring is so much revolutionized, because you are not restricted in how you play it. It's not like they're walking you and saying, here's your script, here's what you think, here's how you're going to play, even though it's the open world. That's the entire point. There's so many different endings. You know what I'm saying? So why would they make, if they have all these different endings, why would they make it to where you have a script and you need to go down this one path? You know what I mean? Like that's the entire point of it being so revolutionary, is because of that fact that you are not restricted in how you play. That's exactly why it is so beloved, because there are as many ways to play it as there are people in the world, times literally that, as many people in this fucking world. The base of it is inserting yourselves in the game. You play as a blank slate because you have to fill it with your personality. So yes, thank you, BJ. If you're saying it's just a blank ass personality ass bitch, then that's because that's what you do. That's who you are. You are the fucking player. You are. Fuck.
Or wanted to find out about the world in Elden Ring or the characters or what's going on. I just feel like they did a very bad job at hooking the player in to be interested in the story. It shouldn't be my job as the player to want to become interested. It should be the job of the script writer.
Then why did you buy it? If you don't want to become interested in a fucking game? Why did you play it?
Bosses is already frustrating enough because you need to memorize the attack patterns. Otherwise, you just...
Okay. There's a difference between memorizing something and learning something, chat. Right? I can tell you all fucking day long. I can tell you all fucking day long, he is a fucking peasant, that a stoplight is red, yellow, and blue. I can tell you that shit all fucking day long, especially when you're a kid. I can tell you that shit. And that's making you memorize it. And I'll fucking eat them for you guys, chat. Just fucking yeet. I can tell you guys that all day fucking long, and that's memorizing something. However, I could be the teacher and also say, let me explain to you why a stoplight is red, yellow, and green, and teach you red has become the color of, caution, or like caution, stop, whatever. Yellow is stupid. Green is I can teach you these things. There's a huge difference between memorizing and learning. Here's the thing. With Elden Ring, they make sure And it's very fucking frustrating. But they make sure that you're not memorizing these enemies' moves. They make sure you're not memorizing these enemies' attacks or their attack patterns. You want to know how I know that they make sure that? Because I can fight the same bitch 100,000 times in one run, go to another fucking run, fight this bitch. Yellow is fucking stupid. Fight this bitch in another run, and he will do different shit. It might be the same, like different combinations of the fucking moves. So what they're teaching you is you don't fucking memorize you can't memorize this goddamn attack patterns. That's not gonna fucking happen. But if you learn them, okay, when he does this, if I roll forward, will that help me out? No, it didn't help me out. Okay, you just learned something. That rolling into this fucking attack doesn't help you out. Okay, I'm learning that this boss, for instance, like Godric and Godfrey, a lot of their attacks, you don't roll, you jump. A lot of their attacks, you jump. Like, that's how did I memorize that? No, I learned it by trial and error. You know? So you're not memorizing this shit. Like, fighting these enemies are not shit about memorizing. They went back and changed the algorithms of movements and combos based on distance towards the player because of that.
It's not going to stand a chance. You can only take a couple of hits before you get taken out by one of these bosses, and then you have to start the boss battle all the way from the beginning, which can be very annoying.